Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Mingone. I am the pre-health advisor at Berry College. I'm also a freshman advisor and I teach in biology. Thank you for coming to my talk. The title of my talk is Redesigning the Pre-Medical Experience at a Liberal Arts College, Advising the Person. I will try to keep this to the suggested 3 minutes. I've been at Berry for about 9 years. I've been in this role as a pre-health advisor starting my 7th year now. When I took over, we really only serviced pre-medical students, and it was more of a position that reviewed personal statements, organized the pre-medical committee for interviews, and I wrote recommendation letters. Here we'll talk a little bit about ways we built our program since. I was lucky to have the support of the provost, Dr. Mary Boyd, who has given me a lot of support due to her recognition of the importance of this role, being a pre-health advisor herself. Having the support of the administration, along with the surrounding medical community, has really helped us do a better job in advising students, and not only into the medical field, but all health professions. Some of the things we'll talk about are tailored advising. We want to advise each person as an individual. We realized we needed a welcoming and comfortable advising center. I will also talk a little bit about our peer advising program, utilizing Berry's Life Works program, support of our administration and immediate medical community, a class we started called Intro to Health Professions, and the ability to start networking with medical, PA, dental, and pharmacy schools. Tailored advising. Each person is unique and every path will be different. The most important thing I've always felt is that every student can achieve professional school. Having struggled through college as a first generation son of an immigrant, I recognize everybody has a story and everybody has their own battles they're facing, some much tougher than others. Once we identify the right path, working towards that goal becomes a bit easier with that clarity. This includes discussions about what classes to take and when. For example, untraditionally waiting to take a science class after mentorships has been developed, maybe second semester, freshman year, or even waiting until sophomore year. These decisions should be based on each individual student's goals, desires, and timeline. This doesn't mean that a student with a 2.5 GPA could get access to medical school by the end of their college career, but if they know this is the right path, completing a master's degree or working in healthcare will provide them with the tools they need to gain access to medical school. Realizing they may have to put in another 2 to 4 years of work after college to get there is quite daunting. However, if they're passionate about their path, this just becomes another part of their journey. Professional school is a marathon, not a sprint. I'll never tell a student that they would not be able to go to medical school. Having friends, including doctors in my immediate community, who themselves struggled in college with GPAs as low as 2.0, anecdotal evidence suggests that anybody could become a healthcare professional, and some of the most empathetic were those that struggled along the way. Another change we made was creating a welcoming and comfortable advising center. We had a complete renovation, including new carpet and paint, comfortable armchairs, a student greeter, and having coffee and water available, especially for those longer meetings, which many last at least 30 minutes to an hour. Something else I added was peer advising, and we utilized Berry's Life Works program, which is our work study program, where students work and are paid as early as freshman year. I introduced peer advising. That way I could train students to help tackle some of these smaller issues, providing also a greeter as students come in for advising. This makes a more welcoming and sustainable experience, and it shows that we're all in this together. College recruitment and admissions became really important, and I realized that we had to build a strong relationship with admissions. We developed a message about our program that could easily be shared. We wanted to make sure we're available to meet with our admissions counselors, and we increased meetings with parents and prospects. We utilized our peer advisors during this process so that we could actually have students present when meeting with high schoolers who are visiting. We also meet with high school counselors since they're on the front line. I also realized networking and working with the immediate medical community was really important. I built a strong relationship with the admissions of professional schools, which led to articulation agreements. Also building a network and friendships with medical professionals in the community allows for ease of access for students to shadow, and it allowed us to build a class called Intro to Health Professions, where we bring health practitioners from different backgrounds to Berry to present to our students. And this is a 4-credit class. Over the last few years, we feel we have done a good job improving office visibility and support for our students. This includes added seminars, especially for our freshmen. We have increased our support for pre-PA, pre-dental, pre-pharmacy students. However, some things we want to improve are better real-time tracking of current students, better data collection method for current students and alumni, especially those that matriculate post-graduation. We want to work on improved recruitment, guidance, and retention, especially to underrepresented candidates. We want to increase our pre-medical committee diversity from non-science representation to underrepresented groups. Thank you for listening, and I welcome any questions and comments, and I can be reached at cmingone@berry.edu. Thank you.